Hello, Professor. My name is Aileen Vidal Fernandez, and today I'm going to present my mind map of a brief introduction to semantics and pragmatics. First, I want to start with the concept of semantics, which is the study of the toolkit for meaning. Toolkit being the tools like grammar and words that we use to understand a language. Now, pragmatics is the study of these tools in meaningful communication, which means is how we use these tools in the context of the language. Let's go right here. A sentence is the abstract linguistic object on which an utterance is based. A sentence cannot be changed. It is set on stone, let's say, and it's not loud, it's not low. A sentence is just a sentence. Whereas a utterance is the raw data of linguistics, everything that has meanings, and everything that can be uttered in a particular time by a particular speaker, and it cannot be repeated. A sentence can be repeated, but a utterance cannot. So, pragmatics is the study of utterance meaning, and semantics is the study of sentence meaning and word meaning. Now, if we go over here, we start with denotation. Denotation is what denotes of an expression. It may refer to a set of words that we associate with that specific word. Here I have the example of yellow. If we think of yellow, we think of bright and positive. And some of the things that we associate with it are the sun, maybe sunflowers, and also happy feelings. If you go down here, sense refers to aspects of the meaning of an expression that give it that denotation. So a word can have different senses and we can understand it differently depending on the context. A reference is what speakers or writers do when they use expressions to pick out for their audience particular things. In reference, we can think of maybe we have previously talked about something, or maybe we have something that we all know, like the city of Paris, or a certain time like World War II. Those are reference, and we can reference those things in conversation. This is more particular in context. Now, the deictic expressions are words, phrases, and features of grammar that have to be interpreted in relation to context. So they cannot be taken out of context. If you don't know what their meaning is because you don't know the context of it. Now, the referential or denotational approach to meaning says that the action of putting words into relationship with the world is meaning. So the way we form meaning is by hooking on meaning words to our world. And the representational approach says that our ability to talk about the world depends on our mental models of it, how we represent the world in our mind. So in a way, we create the world in our mind. I'm going to move on to my reflection. So why is semantics and pragmatics important in language learning? Well, I think that once we want to be more proficient in a language, we have to start thinking in a metalinguistic concept. This is what semantics and pragmatics are. We are thinking not only of the language we are using, but also how we use it, in which context, and what is okay to say and what is not okay to say. How can we refer to other things? How can we build the world through the lenses of our new language? So when we start learning another language, we actually start building the world differently around that language because we are immersed in the culture. Or at least that's the purpose of learning another language, to learn another culture. So, if we want to reach our goal of being highly proficient in a language, we have to understand that it's intrinsically related to semantics and pragmatics, and that if we don't comprehend these concepts and the particular concepts that come with it, like sense or reference, then it's gonna be really hard to actually immerse ourselves in the new language. I think that's it for now. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope you have a great day.